Welcome to the first episode of 2023. It is episode
58.
Episode 58. So 58 weeks of doing a podcast that only so many people watched. Sitting with us today is Cody Hinkle. Cody promised that she was coming on today, so I turned down other guests. So welcome, Cody.
Right.
And
thank you.
So Cody's drinking some coffee. Chuck's drinking Milo's sweet tea
Yes.
because that's all he drinks.
That's all I drink.
That's all he drinks. And today we're going to unroll a locally owned cigar. We got one of the 12 Apostles from Vita Nova. So we'll do that a little bit later on so we can check out the innards of that cigar.
The innards?
The innards.
The innards.
The innards. I just sent a guy a text. I said, "Do you want me to gap your bunghole?" And he says, "No." He goes, "I'm good with this bunghole." I said, "Okay."
Right.
That's some barrel shit right there.
Right.
Right. So I don't even have to gap in his bunghole in the whiskey barrel for more coffee. So that coffee's aged in a whiskey barrel.
Yes, you told me a while ago.
I know, but I'm reiterating for the people watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
for Andy.
Those are just
Try to keep up, Cody.
Yes.
Come on, Cody. I really expected a little sharper from you.
Right.
Holy shit! It's only 10 o'clock.
Right, we open at noon, but you're retired, so you don't give two shits.
Right.
So you just showed the
There's
up.
the single customer that comes
Time
in that gives
don't
two shits
mean-
when we open.
Right.
Time don't mean shit to me.
We've trained them that if there's a car out front, they can walk through the door. And so they do.
Well, you want to tell them about the Fix It Friday adventure?
Fuck no, I don't.
I know.
I don't really even want to talk about it.
We're going to start this year off terribly. So I'll tell
Terrible.
Bob. So Bob, we drove to Chicago.
I just got a big shovel and started digging.
Yeah, we drove to Chicago.
On the 30th, I started digging.
And-
so that's where you went.
And I
Yeah.
just keep digging.
Yep, Jeff covered for us here.
Okay.
And then, so anyway, we drove to Chicago and picked up a van that the seller promised all these things were done. And you already know where it went. None of those things were done. What if the timing belt was changed 100,000 miles ago?
No way. No way. I'd expect wear. I'd expect some wear, but it was never changed. This is a never been changed timing belt.
So then we drive this ticking time bomb.
Yeah.
5 hours. Now we don't know. Chuck didn't know until yesterday.
Yesterday.
He found out that the timing belt has 290,000 miles.
I'm
on it.
glad I did it. I'm glad I pulled the cover off.
Right. Yeah.
Good Lord.
So Chuck's not even mad. He just went straight past pissed off, and he's now in depression
Right.
mode. Just sad. Even Steve came in and goes.
Well, I was yesterday. I was upset yesterday.
Steve came in and goes, "What's the matter with Chuck? He's not cussing or anything back there." And I go, "Well, he's kind of depressed right now. He got taken on a deal. Somebody lied to him." "Oh, that's not right, Steve. So, anyway.
Sometimes you get hosed. I've been doing this since I was 17.
So, we've all bought our turds.
I've had a couple times where you just can't be mad. You just gotta go, God damn.
Look, my own brother sold me a pickup truck that didn't last 3
Right,
months.
right.
So, there's that.
Right. Well, we discussed what happened with that.
I put rims on it.
It had the proper plates and registration and everything on it. And,
Yeah, that's true. I did put it in my name.
And so it didn't come back.
Right. So, I did bring the plates back.
But yeah, everybody was like, "Oh, I bet you're mad." And I go, "No, not really."
We've won so many.
I skipped it. I skipped straight over it.
When you buy and sell shit, it's mechanical. It could fail the next day. It could have all those things could have been done, and it could have blown up on the way home. Things could just happen. It's mechanics.
So if it had died on the way home, but it wasn't because of the, you know what I mean?
Right.
If it had threw that timing belt on the way home, then I would have been mad.
Sure.
But if it had just died for a different reason on the way home, I wouldn't have been mad because, oh yeah, there you go.
I got it.
Keep touching it. Keep touching it.
I'll fondle this shit all day.
But if it had died for another reason on the way home, there's nothing to be mad about. It's a car. It happens.
I mean, you literally drove a Mustang Fireball to somebody's driveway. Or Grande, whatever. The thing was going to burst into flames any minute. So
Nah, you're fine.
it was on fire 20 times. I'm not touching it.
But it was just a carburetor.
Yeah, no, I know. So, you fucking turd. Sorry.
Well, you shouldn't have messed with it to begin with.
Well, I wanted to turn it. There we go. So that sucks. So now it's parked in the back. The holy van is, the Christian van's outside.
Yes.
So I want to get a big cross sticker for that window.
The Holy Man, which has a big hole open in it right now because I'm waiting to get headliner done.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a tarp on it. Thankfully, it's not actually raining.
It rained
It's
like
just,
crazy.
It's just
last
wet.
night.
The air's just wet.
No, it rained like crazy last night.
Did it?
I didn't notice it rained
I was
hard.
unconscious.
I woke up this morning and I'm not shitting you. It was a lake in the front yard. It poured.
Well, yeah, when the air is just pure water for 12 hours, it does. That's what happens.
No, I'm talking like the whole front yard. Like it's going over the driveway in my house.
Yeah, but it was just pure water. So
Water.
I never noticed it actually raining.
I heard it raining last night.
When you went outside, you got wet because it was the air was
Yeah,
liquid.
right. Yeah,
I'm
well,
like
it was 90%
Humidity.
humidity.
Right.
I
It wasn't
know.
actually raining.
It rained last
I
night.
didn't. I must have been asleep. I must have missed it.
We covered weather. Check. Next up,
I know it's pissing me off because I keep going, 60 degrees, I'm going to ride the board tomorrow. 60 degrees, I'm going to ride the 60 degrees, I'm going to ride. No, you're not, because it's going to rain for fucking ever.
I was going to stop at Alton and pick up the board, and I was like, why? It's wet everywhere. There's no point in boarding anywhere.
Shouldn't board in the wet.
Well, I don't want to get soaked.
Well, you can't. I mean,
I think the rain's over for a few days now.
Right, but temperature's going to drop
right, but
down.
now it's going to be cold again.
Well,
Fucking hate
not
this
that
place.
cold.
Right,
I hate this place.
right. Ken Block died yesterday.
Yes, Kim Block died.
That sucks. That
Kim
sucks.
Block died.
Now I got to eat all those baby Ruths I've been saving.
Right.
I've been
Right.
saving. I have a box of baby Ruths in my pantry just to fuck with him this year. So rest in peace, Ken Block.
Right. Snowmobile accident. That's kind of weird.
Nah.
Wow, it is. It's kind of weird. I don't know how often you hear about people dying in snowmobile accidents.
Probably because nobody knows, because you're out on a frozen lake. You just become fish food when the lake thaws.
Ooh, I had one of those.
Snowmobile or fish food?
No, a snowmobile.
Did you?
Yeah.
Around here?
Yeah, it was in the county.
How worthless was that?
Huh?
How worthless was that?
That was before global warming.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It's before climate
Well,
change.
there was a lot of snow.
Yeah.
Anyway, trouble is this lady
Yeah.
and a bunch of husband friends, they visiting,
Right.
and off across this field they go. They didn't see the fucking ditch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
No more snowmobile.
she hit that at about 40 miles an hour
Holy cow.
through her, and
You're not. Are you saying?
Well, luckily the coroner was already on the scene.
I was
Fucking medic, too.
outstanding in my field.
Do you still
But
do you still have that property?
No,
No.
I lost it in a suit.
in a suit. How big was the suit?
But,
No,
anyway.
it wasn't.
That's what happens.
You check the pockets?
Of the suit?
Yeah,
It
the
wasn't
suit.
that kind of suit.
That's what happens when you buy your suits at Goodwill. They're never the
Right.
right size.
Right.
You gotta get them fitted.
Right.
I used to do that,
Get them fitted?
Well, can I say the?
You can say anything you want.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we got one viewer.
J.C. Penney.
We got one whole
A
viewer.
little larger, and then had it.
Yeah. Pulled
That was before I
became a little bit larger.
Yeah. Now I just buy it big so I can hide shit.
Right. Lose your farmland in it if you get it too big.
Right.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Right. I better return my suits. I don't want to lose any property.
Right. Yep. It's good. The van's. I mean, it made it. So
It made
Now
it.
the timing belt will be done.
And
I know it'll be done.
It
With all
made
the right
it.
parts.
Right. And you couldn't build it for what you bought it for, even with the timing belt. Not that you would have built it that way, but you wouldn't have built. You can't get those wheels. You turn around and sell those wheels for half of what you paid for the van.
Well, no, maybe.
Close. So I mean, it's not a total loss. So it's not like it exploded or.
If I can climb under it and cut the converters off of it, they're Honda converters. They should be worth something.
No, just leave them. Just leave them on. Doesn't matter.
Well,
Climb under and cut Bob's off. It'd be easier.
Right.
His truck sits up higher.
Right.
He's so old he wouldn't even notice the sound difference.
You keep him busy.
Right.
I keep the radio up so loud
Right.
to keep shit from having to hear what's
ambulances and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
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 You know that most people can only hear or perceive a siren at 60 feet.
Really?
And when you hear it, they're on your ass.
I'll be damned.
And then, cars are a little more soundproof.
Right.
Of course, like me, I crank that shit up so I can understand what the hell they're saying.
Oh, yeah. You got to do it for hearing impairment.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah. So, that's all I got right now.
I doubt it.
I just about got creamed by an ambulance Sunday, I think.
Yeah?
There was nobody on the road, and I pulled over off almost into the turn lane, and he could have went in the other lane, and he didn't even bother.
I know.
He
I know
just
some of
smoked
them
right past me.
Oh, it's probably Hillary.
That's what I was thinking.
Right. She can't drive. What's crazy? She's been in like 29 wrecks in the last 2 years, and then they're like, yeah, here, drive an ambulance.
Here you go.
That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I had an Edwardsville one come
Almost
over
hit you.
into my lane because I didn't pull far to the right.
That's so
There was nothing over there.
Right.
I don't understand. I don't understand that too. When you're going down the highway with a medium, why people pull over in the opposite, going the opposite
Yeah.
direction?
Yeah.
They're not going to jump the medium.
Well, you could if they have like a Night Rider. If they got the Night Rider ambulance.
I guess if it was Hillary, I guess I need to start thinking about that.
Right.
Now that Hillary's behind the wheel.
Right. Yep. I had somebody almost run head first into me last night. I was literally had my blinker on and turned onto my road, and somebody was in the turn lane.
Suicide lane?
Yep. And then they decided to come over a little further into my lane. So I said, oh, that's pretty sweet. So I stopped in the middle of the highway, yelled, screamed, had the windows down.
Of course, I had a little old lady, bless her heart. She did the left turn signal to go into the middle, turn lane. And for some reason, I don't know, she flips the right and passes it, makes a right turn in the...
From the
Yeah,
center of the
I
highway.
guess she figured that's the way it was supposed to be.
Well, I mean,
Instead-
the arrows do point both directions.
Yes,
So,
they do.
I
So
mean-
like I said, I didn't
yeah.
falter. I
You know
didn't.
how many times I watch people screw up at that 255 intersection turning on the 255? Like they go all the way out and around the little median sign where the sign is that tells you that you're supposed to turn.
Yeah, yeah.
They go all the way out and around and then up. Oh, I see it all the time. All the time.
All right,
People
so
are dumb.
we launched coffee last week.
Coffee.
Yep. Table 36 coffee. Yep. Good job, Bob. The cup says nothing. So it's kind of cool working directly with the farm in Brazil.
You'll have to print some.
Well, I have like little AP cigar cups, but anyway, so coffee sold out in pretty much a day. I got like one bag of beans.
Ooh, I'll take it.
Okay, coffee sold out. So we got more roasting. The feedback's been fantastic. It's not bitter.
Oh,
So
I don't drink coffee, so I
Yeah.
don't know
you should start.
the difference anyway. No, that's way too much caffeine for me.
Nah, it's not bad. It's a medium
Way
roast.
too much caffeine.
It's a medium roast. Not real harsh.
yeah.
So, light roast has the most caffeine.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's
Yeah. Oh,
light roast
is
has
that
the
right?
most caffeine.
I was.
Yep.
Why would that be? Because they don't. Because roasting it probably.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
So,
yeah, okay.
so dark roast will give
I
you
could
more
see that.
flavor, but less caffeine.
But you don't want the decaf
Well, no.
because they use a chemical thing, don't they?
Well, I don't know.
Instead of water,
we
just
don't.
plain water.
We're not going to do chemicals. So
We don't do chemicals.
right.
no.
So funny thing about this, there's no chemicals used on the farm. There's no chemicals used in the process in the roasting, right? So, but to get that certified organic sticker, to be able to, thousands of dollars you'd have to pay to get
Of
that.
course.
Yeah, just to get
That's
that.
the reason why the shit's so expensive.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah,
I mean,
it's always
you know,
about money.
It's
That's dumb.
it's not expensive to grow because you're not using the chemicals and all
Right.
that.
Right. So you got
It's-
to pay for it.
Got to pay the man.
Right. Well, it's like I could have, a A+ rating with the BBB. All it takes is money.
Right.
You could have the worst
Right.
company in the world and still have an A+ rating with the BBB. It's always money.
Oh, I was looking last night. I was looking up engines
Mm-hmm.
because if I had the money, I'd just buy a reman.
Oh, sure.
I would. I'd just buy. I'd spend the money on it and just buy a reman. Reman will come with new heads. It's a completely brand new engine.
Right.
It comes with all the timing stuff on it. I basically have to put the intake, the exhaust, and the which that van's weird. The exhaust manifold is made into the head.
Weird.
Yeah, it's kind of strange design that they did.
Huh.
So, but
I wonder if that's for the VVT. Is that
I don't know.
what do they call that?
It's VVT.
Is it VVT?
I think so.
No, that's variable valve timing.
variable- yeah. Well, that's what it is.
See, VTEC. Is that a VTEC engine?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when I was looking for them, I found because I like to change the subject.
Mm-hmm.
Right. When I was looking for them, I found a company that's selling JDM engines. They're buying them and having them shipped over.
Right.
Oh my God, the ratings they've got are just absolutely terrible.
Really?
So they've been in business for like 8 years,
Right.
and there's out of every 10 bad reviews, you might find one good one. And then the one good one, as you read it, you're like,
That's not
that
that
might be
great.
them.
Oh.
But that's not, that wouldn't stop me because it's consumers. And
You're right.
you're buying a used engine.
Right.
You got to expect some.
Right.
You know what I mean? So so really, the bad reviews wouldn't have stopped me from, because that's all the complaints that were. Oh well, this had a bunch of oil, and you know what I mean. This was bad, and this was bad. You bought a used engine.
Right.
What stopped me from even considering it? First of all, they were cheap. They were really cheap. Like
Suspect cheap.
Less than half. Yeah, less
Yeah,
than half. They
right.
were really cheap. And but what stopped me from even considering buying from them is every bad review they got on there and blamed the buyer
Oh,
for the
Jesus
bad
fucking
review, for
Christ.
whatever they were complaining about. Like they just sat there and argued.
Right.
And it's like, well, no,
Right.
Because if you argue with me, I'm going to drive to New Jersey and punch you in the fucking face.
Is that where they're at?
Yes. Yeah.
Where at?
And that's what made me.
Oh, yeah?
That's why I went through and read, because the engine is $500.
Shut up. Is it reman?
No, it's not a reman.
Oh.
But it's supposed to be a low mileage, under 80,000 mile, which is nothing to a Honda.
Sure.
Under 80,000 mile, low mileage, long block.
Would the wiring hook up?
Yeah, it should all be the same. There'll be some little differences here and there, but it should all be the same. And that's why I looked, because I was like, well, now I don't know about this. You know what I mean?
Just throw a tire in the back.
But
Bring you back a block.
right, just throw it on Jeff's smoker.
Put smoker on top of the block.
But yeah, I seen it was in New Jersey, and I was like, New Jersey's not that big of a state. It's probably just like
Yeah, I mean,
an hour.
yeah, if you sneeze, I think you're in
Right.
Pennsylvania.
Right.
So it's not far. I'm going to New Jersey this week, Jeff. Or fucking Cody. I'm going with Jeff to New Jersey. Jeff Stitch.
Oh,
We're gonna drive out there and buy get a barbecue grill. I don't know.
I'm curious to see his one-up golden tee machine. I kind of want to see what. Does it have a little? Does the ball like a little bitty?
Yeah, I think so.
Just thinking.
You just literally one thumb it.
Right.
So they have one at Happy Hour Barbershop.
A little one.
Yep, little one-up golden tee machine there. I thought that was pretty cool. I stopped in there to get tools because I was.
Does it play the same?
It's a one-up machine, so the screen's right there.
Right.
So you're not like crushing a ball or whatever.
Right.
So, and then obviously it's not going to be updated because why would you spend fucking hundreds of dollars update a one-up machine? But I don't know what as small as those are, that'll fit in a cab, you know? So,
yeah, it would fit in the cab.
So hopefully we don't have to get a trailer because that's going to, I'm sure 2 grills will fit. We'll just get some straps.
Right.
So, straps and.
I don't know why you're driving to New Jersey. You're going to spend more in gas than you paid for them grills.
No. We made it to Chicago and back. I'm still on Chicago gas right now.
Are you really?
Yeah.
The van is too.
Well, yeah, it's not moving.
Back. Well, it was moving up until yesterday.
I'm still at a half tank. That wind was blowing so hard south that I was getting 26 miles to the gallon.
I arrived with 3/4 of a tank.
Did you? Yeah.
I'm not 3/4. I only use 3/4 of a tank.
Yeah, I only use half.
That's
my tank's huge.
Stellar mileage.
Yeah.
That's good mileage.
Yeah. No, that'd be a great Florida van if once it's running good. By the end of this week, it's probably gonna be fine.
Depending on Travis. Travis,
Right.
He's unhappy that I want him to do it here. He's unhappy with me about it. But
Fuck, we don't have a trailer to even put it on.
dude, I'm not driving. He goes, you drove it all over the place. Without knowing, you'll be fine. I go, yeah. Now that I know, I'm not. No. From what I understand is that timing belt breaks. So normally I would just be like, I've been to the junkyard. I know that there's heads at the junkyard. All they got to do is find one with the timing belt still attached to it.
It's not a head. You're dropping shit down in the cylinder.
It's I bought cars that the timing chain has broken on before. I bought a Neon that way, and I bought, I think, some Toyota. And you either buy the valves, which were on the Neons, what I did because they were cheap, and I know how to put them in. I've got the tools. I can do that work.
Right.
On the Toyota, I think I bought a used head.
Right.
And but normally that's all you have to do. You have to fix whatever it bent. But from what my cousin told me about this engine, my cousin's a Honda tech.
Right.
From what he told me about this engine, if that timing chain breaks, it's done. It'll destroy everything.
So then you spend $500, drive it over there before I go to New Jersey, and we'll just pick up a long block if we need it. The downfall was the long block would even fix anything. You still have to get.
Nope, you still have to buy that. Probably still need to buy a timing chain and all that other stuff. Too.
Well, you have all that, so it's fine.
Timing belt and all that other stuff too.
Yeah, you have that. It's fine.
It's
just drive it over.
A Reman's only $3,800, and I didn't think that was a bad price for a Reman engine.
Jesus Christ!
I didn't think that was a bad price.
Is that throttle body to oil pan?
No, you have to have your oil pan, which I priced a brand new oil pan. They're cheap.
Yeah, you need one.
It's cheap.
It's got a hole in it.
Yeah.
I got oil all over the front of my fucking truck.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
Yep.
Yeah, it washes right off.
It will.
It'll preserve it too. You just leave it. It'll preserve it.
Right. Looks good.
They won't rust.
It's like a Cerakote.
Right. It won't rust.
Right. I got that 5-year plan.
Not Cerakote. It's that other stuff. What was that other stuff? Cosmoline.
No, yeah. Yeah, it is Cosmoline. Nice. Yeah, I'm like an old Russian gun.
Right.
Bob, you ever watch a podcast?
No.
It's on YouTube.
I don't
Bob, you know
subscribe
what YouTube is?
to YouTube. Yes, I do.
Oh, okay.
I just get the free shit. I don't subscribe.
Oh, that's good.
I don't even know how to get on it, really.
Right. Well, you would type in youtube.com on your browser, and then you would go to it.
Go to
youtube.com.
Yeah,
youtube.com, and then how do I locate you in there?
You type unrolled
Type on
in the search bar.
Well, shit.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah, it's
So then-
extremely difficult.
Then you look for. I assume we're the only unrolled,
I believe so.
and then
Actually.
but you just look for something that looks familiar.
Right.
like Chuck and I.
Right.
Do you know what we
Okay.
look like, Bob?
Never met you.
Some
Right.
days.
Some days.
Some days. I mean, he's getting to be about as bad as Steve.
You know what's I finally threw out that that
Not as entertaining as Steve.
that willow table that was sitting out front.
Willow table.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Remember I had the matching
Yeah.
chairs
Yeah.
for a long time.
Right. And then somebody fell on them and broke them.
Whatever happened to those? I miss sitting out there.
I bet you do.
Somebody fell on them and broke them.
Right.
Oh, well,
And we had
Damn.
to call his wife to come get him.
oh man, that's embarrassing. Huh?
She was really nice though.
But
Well,
she,
yeah,
it seems like
yeah.
she's used to this.
Good sense. Yeah. It seemed like she was used to it.
Yeah,
That's okay.
I bet you that asshole won't do it again, huh?
Well, no, because
Oh, I
the
bet he
chairs,
will.
chairs are in the trash. So
I mean,
if
get
that
his
chair,
wife
if,
called
that,
on him.
if that chair broke again, or if that chair broke
It-
during this podcast,
Is this the one that broke?
no,
No,
we threw that
You
one out.
had to throw that one.
I think Eddie
out.
broke that one. I
If
don't
these
Well,
these don't seem like they're just going to be whatever this cloth material is soon. But
right.
you can buy
They-
throw covers
they-
for them.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Who's got the
th-
money?
this is nice for this place.
Yeah,
Pattern.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's textured.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's got eczema.
Right.
So,
I got vitiligo.
right. I saw an ad. We can give the chairs some pill, and it'll. I
Oh,
mean, it'll
yeah.
die, but
Yeah.
the eczema will be gone. So that's cool. Side effects may include death.
Can't have eczema if you're dead.
Right.
No, that's
Right.
true.
That's true. Bob, what do you do in the wintertime? You don't camp? Do you camp in the winter?
No,
No. Do you still have your camper?
I could today.
Right.
No, I sold that one.
Okay.
The pull behind. I'm back out to Cool Creek.
What's out there? Do you have another camper?
I have a 40-footer.
Oh.
Sort of a, not necessarily a tow behind. You could do that, but it's temporary. I took the
Wheels off?
wheels off and
Oh,
shit.
shit, permanent.
It's skirted. I got a nice.
Why don't you hit that microphone one more time?
Hey, you need not say
Oh.
nothing at all about it. You're gonna hit yours pretty soon.
Yeah, it's a microphone.
It's just a tiny punching bag.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, I was
Speed bag.
I didn't-
No, you're good. You're doing fantastic. Really proud of you.
Yeah. So anyway,
Where's Cool Creek at?
it's 140 to 160
Okay.
south.
Where the
And
hell's
it
160?
is just
Lebanon?
Where's 160?
it's from 140 to Highland,
Oh, okay. Okay.
and then
Yeah.
it goes further south to
You like by Opdyke and shit like that?
beg pardon.
Opdyke? Opdyke?
Oak Dyke.
Opdyke?
I don't think you're allowed to say that word.
Oh,
It's
what?
I
town-
don't
what's-
even know
what
what
ta-
it's saying.
What town is it?
Grant Fork.
Oh well, fuck. Could have started with that.
right.
There's an auction house.
Well,
There used to be an
hell,
auction house
half
out
the
there.
people I say it's Grant Fork. Where the fuck is that?
Yeah, they used to have a good auction out there. I don't know if they still do.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the dude that used to own Cool Creek, Reiniger,
Sure.
he had a
I don't think you can say
auction.
that either.
Huh?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Anyway, he had an auction. He'd do estate sales and all
Right.
that. Anyway, and he used to that barn shed thing.
On the corner.
Yeah,
Yeah. I've been to an auction out there.
yeah. I don't know if he still has that or he sold it, but
Oh, okay.
I've noticed some auctions going on. So somebody is doing them.
So did you close your camper up for the winter?
Yes.
Okay.
It's all winterized.
What's that mean? You just drain all the water,
Drain the water, pour in,
put the padlock on it,
put antifreeze in the traps.
you wrap it up in bubble
toilet,
tape.
and- Yeah, no.
No. Do
You
you
know,
have a,
you know, if you just rent it out during the winter,
Well,
well, then you couldn't winterize it.
I mean, the
The big
method to
thing-
take care of it.
the only thing I could turn the electric back on. It's just I don't have water. I'd have to take water out. I used to do that and spend the night or two. Cause furnace is electric, so
Hey, cigars landed in Vermont today. They launched
Oh,
in
did they?
Vermont at Industrial Cigar in Vermont, and he's already sold 2 bullets. And sent me this photo of the happy customer. Got a T-shirt too.
That look. I mean, he's ecstatic.
I mean, he's super happy.
Ecstatic. Huh. That guy looks woefully depressed about the whole thing. He's like, I'm so sad. It looks like he forced him.
Right.
You're going to take this picture.
Right. Oh.
Vermont's a tiny state, too, though.
Yeah, it's 28-hour drive away. I already looked it up. 28 hours.
Oh,
But
bullshit.
it's a tiny state.
I know. Well, I mean, it's Canada.
California's less of a drive than Vermont, then.
Yeah.
Have to be.
California's, well, I think it's getting...
California's like 22 hours.
I forgot how long. Well, I never drove straight through to Cali. I've always stopped. Because
Right.
I've always been on
Well,
the bike.
straight through to Miami is 24 hours.
I know. I made that trip in one day. Actually, I made it in 22 hours.
Well, excuse me.
Yeah. Well, and I wasn't technically in Miami. I was in Pompano, which is a Miami suburb. But
I had to stop for coffee and pee.
I only
So-
stopped to pee. And then when I get tired, I'd light a cigar, and that would wake me back up. And then once you hit South Dade, man, you're doing 100 miles an hour anyway, so you're fucking wide awake. Them dudes down there drive like fucking.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy.
I love
75 is crazy.
Fucking love
down
it,
there.
man. You saw how excited I was when we hit Will County and started getting close
Yeah.
to Chicago drivers, man. I fucking
Yeah.
thrive off that shit.
Yeah, Florida's it's nuts. On 75, it's 75 that goes down all the way down, right?
Yeah, in
Crazy.
Florida.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
They will run you over. Yeah, they drive insanely down there. Unless it's raining. If it's raining, they don't go anywhere.
It always rains.
Yeah, I've noticed that coming back that way, that the middle of the state is constantly wet and rainy.
Mm-hmm. It's where the gators are. It's where the gators hang. The Everglades and shit. It's basically a rainforest.
Right.
Of course. Want to go python hunting?
No.
No. Okay.
Python hunting.
Yeah.
I've been to county jail a couple times.
I walked into that.
Oh, yeah?
It's like shooting pythons in a barrel there.
You told me that I didn't have to say anything.
Oh, yeah,
I
you-
should have.
You took that. Yeah, you should have taken the fifth.
Right. This stupid microphone keeps getting caught on my hoodie. It's annoying the piss out of me.
So I'm moving the office today.
Yeah, we're gonna go
Yep.
in there, huh?
Maybe steal the table, put it in there.
Studio,
Studio 17A.
right?
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Tired of shit being moved around. This place covered in weed.
I kind of miss the table.
Yeah, I like the
So-
table.
I kind of miss the table.
Yeah, this is okay, but
This is more comfortable,
it is definitely
and I think if I didn't have to reset it up every single freaking time.
right. I'd like to have like a lower, almost like the table that's in the front window. That'd be a nice table with those chairs.
In the front window.
Yeah, the marble, incredibly heavy marble top,
Oh,
granite
yeah.
top table.
Yeah.
That'd be a good table.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a good table.
Yeah, and we got the comfortable, nice chairs for it.
Those blue ones now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're nice. They make a lot of noise, so that'd be great. Lots of squeaks and stuff.
Well, that's easy to fix. We got Croyle in the back.
Right.
We just hose them down. They'll never squeak again. And I don't think that's big enough for that table in that room, though.
What?
I don't think it's big enough in that room for that table.
That room's not big enough for the table?
I don't think it is.
That room's big enough
Not
for that
to be
table.
like comfortable.
Yeah.
Walk around and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Once I get everything out, taking the shelves out and everything. We can empty that room out. We can put some cool shit on the walls.
What's the discussion? I heard you had a discussion with him yesterday about the whole thing.
We're talking about the whole thing. He's wanting to do it sooner than later.
Right.
So, and then
I figured that he's been busy.
yeah,
He's been.
yeah, the studio's
Really
done well. We've done great in helping someone make money.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if somebody would help us make fucking money.
Well, how's his stash of cigars doing?
Oh, he's only sold 3,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
all the Phillies wrappers I've seen out here.
Right.
So. Bob, you gonna bicycle this year?
I haven't decided yet.
That's good.
I'm gonna try and get out.
Was that your New Year's resolution to make a
I
decision?
don't make resolutions.
No, same grind, no matter the calendar.
Yeah, just
Just hustle all day.
same old shit,
Right.
different year.
Yeah, brew beer and fucking smoke cigars.
That's right.
That's right. I like your style.
Oh, as a matter of fact, this summer,
Fuck
excuse
Jesus
me,
Christ.
uh,
Yeah.
I'm going to take all my beer making stuff out of the camper, and there's not a whole hell of a lot to do out there except drink
Oh.
beer and smoke cigars.
Well, you could cook
So-
meth.
Yeah.
You are in a camper.
Well, you are in a camper. You could make meth
Yeah,
along with the beer.
that's a thought.
It is a thought. He's an elected official. I don't know if that's a good thought.
Oh. Well, you'll get away with it longer.
Still got that badge, right?
Well, I'm in a section where it's pretty quiet. People,
Right, well,
So you
see.
can get down
pro-
on
people probably
See?
wouldn't know what the fuck I was
Right.
doing if I was doing
Get
it
you
in
some
my
Sudafed?
driveway.
Sudafed and what is it? Batteries? I don't
I don't know. I think you could.
You make it out of anything.
Yeah.
Well, just do like a hops and barley meth. Like, you take your scraps from your beer.
Oh yeah, I
And then-
make bread with that.
I saw on a show
You
the
make
guy
bread
was.
with that?
You make bread with it? Is it
Yeah,
good?
the grains.
Do you?
know?
Like leftover? Are you fucking with us?
No, you have a bag of
Right.
your grain.
Uh huh.
You boil it, and
Right.
then after a while you hang it up and let it drip,
Okay.
and you dry it out and make some bread.
So you make beer with it, and then you can make bread, or is it a single-use item? Can you only make beer or bread with it?
Both.
You can do both.
That's yeah.
Yeah, so you're
I'm
making beer with
with it.
and then later you make.
Recycling.
I just take a little bit, grind it up. And,
Damn, dude, everybody talks about how great retirement is, but
Right.
when you gotta take your scraps from your drink and make it into your food,
Right.
I don't know if I want to retire.
Well, that's because
Well,
he's retired
that's-
here.
Oh yeah,
AB always, said, that beer is food.
yeah. Okay.
It's-
It's because he's retired here. If he was retired in Florida or California or someplace else other than here,
He'd be making meth.
well, he'd be on the beach retired, staring
I'd
at
like
fat asses
that,
and
but-
bikinis.
Right. Well, you don't know what happens at that campground.
Well, that's true.
There could be tons of fat asses in bikinis.
That's true.
Right. It's gonna be 60 today.
It's more than
Hey.
likely Bob's fat ass in a bikini.
Well, that's very true.
It ain't pretty.
No.
Right.
But fat asses need loving too.
Oh,
Canceled.
now you're body shaming, Bob. You can't do
Canceled.
that. Can't do that.
I'm not body shaming.
Do you-
Listen, Andy is going to be offended because you said that.
Andy's our constant
Viewer. Yeah.
viewer. He's our
Yeah,
dude. He
Andy's
gets
the
down.
only guy that watches.
There's
most,
other people
most
that
people
watch.
are like you. No.
How many views are up? Views are up. Like
Yeah, the views are
17
up.
a
The
week.
views are up.
We got 17 people looking at
Nah,
us.
damn.
it's more than that. It's
Is
more
it?
than that, yeah.
Do they?
And they're coming. They're coming. We get a lot more unsubscribers
Oh.
right now than we do subscribers.
Are you doing something with hashtags?
I'm trying. I
Okay.
don't exactly know how it works. but
Yeah.
I'm trying.
All
so.
right. Fair enough. Fair enough. So Bob, there's an old safe at the Alton Cigar Shop in the back, and then Chuck and I we've been filming breaking into it, so we uploaded like an hour long. With the climax was at the very end where the safe doors fell off and smashed both of us, and inside of the safe, Bob, was more fucking doors.
Right.
There's more doors, so we got nowhere. We literally,
Yeah.
we went through $20 in cutoff wheels.
And it's probably got about 8 hours in it now.
Yeah,
How big is that thing?
it's 5 foot tall.
It's big.
Oh.
It's probably 5 foot deep, 4 foot deep. Yeah, it's
It's a big
huge.
thing.
There
Buddy.
must not be much airspace in there if you got more doors.
Well, there's more, you know what they say about more doors,
Man, that's right.
Opportunity.
more whores.
More horse.
That's why it rhymes.
So I'm certain Jimmy Hoffa's going to be in there now.
Yeah,
Now that we found that other set of doors.
yeah.
Certain
That's a
Jimmy Hoffa's
possibility.
body's in there.
That building used to be.
Why don't you get a Rivera? You know,
Oh yeah, you went. So I posted that, and a lot of people. Geraldo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I watched all that. It's just going to be just as climactic as that.
Right.
It really will be. There'll be nothing.
Wasn't he
in-
breaking into a glove box or something, though?
No, it was
No,
fucking
it was,
underground safe.
underground
was it?
safe.
Yeah.
that, allegedly, what Capone place that he owned or something.
Well, in 1906, this was a pawn shop. That cigar shop used to be a pawn shop. And then it moved to 3rd Street, to a bigger location. But I don't believe it's the 3rd Street pawn shop that we have now, because that was a bicycle shop at one time.
Yeah, yeah,
Traders is technically a pawn shop.
yeah. I used to go in there.
Get Traders?
Well,
The
and
bicycle
that-
shop. I've been in the
bicycle
bicycle shop. I've never, ever been in Traders. Ever.
Really?
Never been in there.
Yeah. Well, I used to go.
yeah, there was. I lucked out. I got a flat right there. Well, actually, when I was over in the casino parking lot,
Right.
and they saved my ass. Helped me change.
I'd been in the when it was a bike shop. I'd been in there, but
Mm-hmm.
we used to go there and Eddie's.
I miss Eddie's. I lived real close to Eddie's, so
Right.
I could walk my fucking bike over there.
Right.
You know.
My buddy used to lift bikes over the fence there.
Yeah, everybody did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just what you did.
Right.
Dude, we had so many bikes stolen back in the day. Like, so I kept mine on the front porch, and then the kids at the bottom of Hillcrest, like where the rental property is, the kids from down there, the bottom of the hill, the other side of the road. Them little bastards come up the hill and steal their shit.
That's the way it works.
I had a Hutch Pro Class. You know how much that bike's worth now?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, bro.
A lot. I sold a, what was the other one? Trickstar. I sold a Trickstar frame that somebody had mutilated back in the 80s.
Right?
And I still got $700 for it.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They cut because the Trickstar had built-in pegs,
Right?
and they'd cut the pegs off of it.
Why?
Said sometime in the 80s, in the 90s probably actually, they cut the pegs off of it in the back. I still got $700 for
That's
that bike,
insane.
plus shipping.
Yeah. I'm going down to this guy's birthday party in a couple of weeks, and he probably has 10 bikes, like the pink GT and all that rare shit.
You know who's got a bunch of that rare shit?
Yeah, Dick Skin.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got a bunch of it.
Dick
a
Skin's
lot
got a
of it.
bunch.
I've been seeing some of it for sale on the internet.
From him?
Well, his wife's posting it. but
No
yeah.
shit.
Yep.
Wonder what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But just,
It's probably just time to thin it out.
yeah, cash out.
Probably just time to thin
Dude.
it out.
Because when we had the pawn shop,
he's got a bunch.
he told me, he goes, I'm your first call.
Yeah,
He
he's
goes,
got
you don't call Jay, you don't call, and I'm like, dude, I call my buddies everywhere else. He was my last call.
He wouldn't pay nothing for it.
Mm-mm.
So he kept trying to buy that Predator from me, but he didn't want to pay nothing for it. So no. And then I ended up trading that thing for a truck that I got $1,500 for, I think. So,
Right.
and that Predator was never worth $1,500. I don't know why. They were nice bikes. They were good bikes. That is the 12 Apostles.
This is the 12 Apostles from Vita Nova. This is Apostle John. So this is their biggest one
Okay.
right now. So we brought them in. Would they sell them 2 weeks? They're only 10-count boxes.
Less than that, I think, actually.
Yeah, both.
I mean, I'm here was slower, I'm sure. But
both stores. No, they're about the same. They're about the same. It was something new. You know, we got to bring something new out, and they're good cigars.
Are they medium? What are they?
Yeah, they're medium. So he came
So
out.
they're about like this Hoyo I'm smoking now?
Yeah, you would enjoy it. The Lancero is probably my favorite blend, and it's the skinny one.
Right.
And man, I really enjoy that one.
I have a hard time getting a cigar that long because I know I'm not going to smoke the whole thing.
Me too. Like I busted out an AJ today. I was craving an AJ. I haven't had that skinny one in a while. So
Oh, the Flaquito.
the Flaquata.
Flaquata.
I have no idea how to say it.
The Shaniqua.
I love ordering it though because I butcher it on purpose. Well, and their other size is like it's Genicus. I don't know what it is. So I always say I need a box of, a couple boxes of genitalia, and then some Flaquata. So, Bob, you've been pretty busy down there approving building permits.
Oh, is that what you're doing now?
That's what he's been doing.
Approving building permits?
Well,
He's on building and zoning.
I don't approve. Well,
For
it's,
who?
Whatever.
Well, somebody comes and wants a special use permit, or
Whatever township or
or
whatever city?
a
City.
variance on property lines.
Damn. Check it out.
They have to. Yeah, if you want to, if you're a corner lot and you want to put a fence, you got 2 front yards actually. They consider it that shit, but that's how that rolls.
You don't do business permits?
No,
Oh, I thought you did.
no, that's
Just when people bitch.
So you have to come down and
Well,
get a permit to put a fence up?
You're supposed
that,
to.
what we do. Before you could get a business permit, if your business is something different from that particular zone,
Oh, then you can.
then you want a special
yours-
permit or
I got you.
a variance, and which would be a special use thing.
Have you eaten at that new restaurant downtown?
Not yet.
It's fucking pretty good.
The pizza place?
Is it? Is it?
It'll piss you off, Chuck,
Why?
because you get like 7 ingredients on your whole fucking pizza.
7, huh?
So what's that got? Why would that?
Because it's just not worth the money. But it's
Oh,
really
really?
good. That crust. So I'm pretty snotty about my pizza crust, right? That shit was good. That shit was really good. We got
Joe's Pizza's not bad.
the fuck it isn't. That is
It
the
isn't that
sweetest fucking. We just got that the other.
it is.
God,
it is.
Jesus.
It's sweet, but it's not that bad.
Ginger was craving Chicago deep dish.
Oh yeah.
The day before we go to Chicago, she tells me this. I said, "Well, what are you doing tomorrow?" So let's
Right.
go to Chicago and get some. She says, "I'm going to stay home." She had a bunch of work to do. So anyway, we go to Joe's and get Chicago deep dish. That sauce is so fucking sweet, dude. I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat it.
I can't.
It's all sugar.
No.
It's sweet, but it's
People put
That's
sugar
weird,
in their
too.
sauces and things. That's
Do you know why?
you don't.
Because they cook the sauce too fucking long, and it gets all acidy.
Well, I get it, but
So you got to put the sugar in.
they end up putting too much.
Oh, I know. I agree.
Oh, God, what is the name of that?
That place is good though.
What?
1929.
Chicago deep dish.
Uno's?
Starts with a G.
Oh.
There's one in Bloomington.
Uno's?
no, nobody's
Uno-
going to Bloomington for pizza.
Fuck no. Just go to
I
Chicago
am.
if I'm going to Bloomington.
Right.
I-
We're almost there.
Right.
Yeah, but hell, it's a long fucking drive.
Nah, not really. We made it in one sitting.
Yeah.
We made it
Not
once.
that bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I told Ginger, I said, that town's close enough, culinary wise. There's a whole world up there that we don't even have in St. Louis.
What time?
Chicago.
Oh yeah.
I go, we could literally go up there, eat, and drive back.
I like taking the train.
Well,
I like taking the train up there.
train. Yeah,
I've never
that's-
been on a train,
The train is
minus the zoo.
But
if you pick a time when it's not going to be full, The train is it's a neat ride. It's comfortable and relaxing.
I really want to. I
Yeah,
want
it's
to
a
take
neat
one of
ride.
those fancy Amtrak's across country.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'd like to take the Amtrak up
There's
there.
pros and cons. You know, I hear people, oh, they love it, and then others say they.
Check his binder out.
I like it.
I mean,
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
bro.
Let's go look at binder.
Yeah,
You can
right.
take a picture of that.
I will.
I want to go up there and take the train up there just
One wheel?
One wheel Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
So-
That's a fantastic idea. No, we watch on YouTube, Bob. It's this website that's got some videos on it, like a couple of videos. We watch on YouTube this guy that. So we watch
YouTube.com.
Somebody makes him smile.
right,
Right?
YouTube.com, Bob. So anyway, we watch a lot of these train reviews. That,
really?
Dude, they're fucking like it's $4,000 for.
Oh, you're talking about the
The-
sleep in this car.
Oh, yeah.
the sleeper cars.
Yeah.
But it's like there's certain tracks that there's no trains are allowed except for these excursions.
Right.
So like the ones that go across Canada, that go. I mean, there are stunning views that you won't ever see.
Yeah.
You can't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm getting into filler mode here. Nice wrap. We should have had Oliver on to talk about them, but we just got our re-up, so we haven't unrolled this one yet since it's new.
Right.
So
Well, who rolls them for him?
don't
Don't know.
I should know, but I don't. He had that person in St. Louis and a translator doing events around. So coffee's off. Filler is fantastic, all full,
Yeah, it looks good.
all long filler. Yeah, it's just coming apart beautifully.
It's a good looking cigar.
It's a great looking cigar. So it's been selling really well. It's got good reviews. People asking for them. We had a couple in yesterday, and they just missed. I'm like, he's coming today.
I try not to try those because it's like that one. What was that one you were like, you should really try this?
Oh, the Fiat Lux.
Yeah.
And then you liked it.
We don't have them no more.
Well, it's because we're really poor.
And it was a good cigar.
Check. That's
Yeah.
the center filler piece.
Look at that's a
Right.
nice looking leaf.
Right.
Are you a killer of the product?
I guess.
You
that's the-
like it, and
Well, it's just one of those things where, and I love Dave Payne too. Like I would love to spend shit tons of money with him, but I just don't have that shit tons of money.
Right.
So we're gonna buy just the bare necessities for the next 3 months, unless the weather becomes just beautiful
It's
and
not
stays.
going to.
No, because we still have February to
I
go
got
through.
you. Yeah.
So
Yeah, okay.
nobody really buys a lot of cigars. You're not sitting at the camper smoking 10 cigars in a weekend,
Right.
No.
brewing beer. Nobody
No.
is.
No.
So
That's right.
the Midwest sucks dick. Period.
So the weather affects y'all. Huh?
The weather is the most. It could be Father's Day. If it's snowing, we won't sell any cigars.
Damn. Well, but you got such a great place here to congregate.
Don't scrub my balls, bud.
Right. I mean, but they don't even come in. It's it. So
Sometimes they do. We had 3-4 people. It seems like it's been picking up here. Like
Yeah,
as far as hanging out.
I don't light here that often either. When summer, I
Yeah,
come
you're
in,
going-
boom, and go.
Right. Yeah,
But-
I mean it's just.
well, yeah, because you're outside in summer.
I was thinking about throwing
We don't even want to be sitting here in summer.
No, God, Jesus Christ. Fuck.
So-
I'd
Summer?
rather. Yeah, I don't want to be here in the summer. I don't want to be indoors.
It's a great day to sit out today.
I guess so. If you're a fucking mop,
And if you're
it's wet as
Fish.
shit out. Yeah,
right,
it is wet as shit. You stop it. You're gonna get us canceled. This is the problem with bringing old white people on.
it is. It is.
I can't stand old white people.
Those fucking baby boomers.
I tell you what, this boomer.
Damn boomers.
All right, so if
We're-
you want to see yourself,
we're-
Bob, you'll go to YouTube.com.
We're all considered boomers though, because those idiots don't know what anything is. So
You know what? Looking at my fucking goat beard coming in, I'm just, dude, it's so white. I just don't. I it's insane, but I don't know.
I'm gonna invest some money in just for men within 10 years. Because my hair, my whole head will be white.
Yeah, I mean, if it's whatever, if it's
I was already white at your age.
well, you've been white probably since birth, but we're talking about your
Just
hair.
about.
Right, we're talking about your hair.
Right.
Well, I know you were talking about the hair.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
Well,
What do you think I am?
Not-
Stupid.
No, I don't. I wouldn't say that at all, Bob.
Not to
I
my
wouldn't say it out
face.
loud.
You're an elected official, buddy.
Right.
Only the
Right.
only the best get into Wood River City Council.
Medical professional.
I've been asked to do that, but I don't.
You should be
It's
mayor,
Too much work.
right? You should be mayor.
I don't like standing in front of the camera presenting a plaque.
Well, you know what? We should do that here.
What?
Just have people present us with plaques.
Right.
I'm gonna make one of those YouTube ones that are gold.
Well, make a plaque
not
and
fair.
I'll present it to you.
I appreciate that, but
That's not fair.
the mayor of Rosewood Heights, Anthony Cade, would probably be pretty upset. So,
Oh.
right, yeah, no, he's the mayor up here,
Oh,
right? Yeah, so he presented. We had a proclamation, and it was we were the #1 cigar shop in Rosewood Heights, and he presented us with a
that is so cool.
yeah, he presented us with a plaque that hangs proudly on the wall.
That's right.
Yeah,
Probably.
it does. No, this is all.
Oh,
this is
prominent.
yeah, proudly.
People see it every once in a while and they go, they look at me funny and they go, "Is this the only cigar shop?" And I go, "Yes."
Yes, yeah, I've had people.
Number one.
You know,
Right.
and then that bursts your bubble.
No,
Well,
They know damn well that you're the only one.
no, they don't.
And
no,
be-
they-
yeah, no, they're
Be
not.
prideful.
A lot of people are from Missouri that ask. They're like, "Wait, are you the only cigar shop in Rosewood?" Yes, Rosewood Heights not even a real city.
No.
That's the best part about all of it.
Yeah.
Is we're all of this is make believe. The
Yeah.
cigar shop, this
This
town,
place doesn't even
right?
exist.
The mayor, it's all make believe. We're
It's
all
not-
just pretending.
It's not even a township or anything, is it? What is it? It's more.
Yeah, it's township.
It's
Is it a
Wood
township?
River.
Well, it's Wood River Township. It's Rosewood Heights. Is just like,
And
uninco-
East Dalton Mailing, actually.
Yeah, it's East Alton Mailing, Bethalto Water.
have to put
Wood
the
River
zip.
Township
But what
Highway.
is Rosewood Heights exactly?
It's,
snotty Karens that run their own neighborhood.
But is it?
Well,
is it a
it's
neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a neighborhood. And it's just like my neck of the woods. It's Wood River, but it's Glendale Garden.
Right, right. That's the
And
subdivision name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't like a subdivision.
Right.
This
So that's
is,
what I was getting at.
this is-
so,
Well, yeah.
Do you
because-
think this was supposed to be a town at one time, and then they're like, "There's."
Well, they.
I mean, how did somebody start calling this Rosewood Heights? I assume you were
I'm gonna
alive
have to
back
research because I've only I didn't grow up in this
then.
area.
Oh, right.
I grew up
You came
further south.
came across on a boat.
you know who we ought to
Yeah.
try and get?
Who's that?
The guy that runs that Madison County Gin Web.
Which one's that?
The Facebook page,
Yeah.
Madison County Gin Web. I don't know who it is, but
I don't know who it is either.
but
I mean, I can get one of
I'm
the
sure
Alton.
they're from Alton because it's mostly Alton stuff that they post.
I can get an Alton Landmarks guy up here. Like that's the history stuff. He posts a lot on there. John Lindsay, Dr. John.
Yeah, well, I mean,
He's a foot doctor too,
is he really?
Yeah.
Is it-
and a cigar smoker, and a patron of both shops. Remember the Audi that used to come up here, and a short old guy.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
So he had SHB make a City of Alton crest on a whiskey barrel for him. So
Huh.
yeah, no, that's
What happened to the? We're gonna get canceled for this, but it's the only way I know how to describe the guy. What happened to our white Chinese guy? You know what I'm talking
oh
about?
yeah.
Steve, I think. was
Yeah,
his
Steve,
name.
China, yeah, Asian Steve.
Yeah.
He,
See down at the other shop?
nope, not so much. He lives in Grafton.
Well, yeah, that's why I
Yeah,
figured
yeah.
is he down at the
So
other
he
shop.
probably stops in there, but he also, it's wintertime first off, but his work schedule changed, and so he works on the UPS airplanes at Lambert.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he drives from Grafton to Lambert. So
Damn.
yeah, no, he's. So I don't think he smokes a whole bunch, but If he does stop, I'm sure
I
he
haven't
stops.
seen him
there.
in a while, so I was
yeah,
just kinda wondering.
I haven't seen him in a long time either. But I'm sure if he's getting cigars, he stops.
Well,
But
right.
you know, when you work in Missouri, it's 10% tax. I mean,
Right.
shit, find a place over there.
Right.
It's cheaper,
Right. Way cheaper.
way cheaper. Only an idiot would buy cigars in Illinois. Thanks,
Right.
Bob.
Right.
You're welcome.
Only an idiot would start a cigar shop in
Two of them.
Illinois. Right. Two.
Two
of 'em.
idiots.
Do you know what
Two-
two
Two,
times?
two,
Two
yeah,
cigar
I guess.
shops.
Two cigars.
Only one idiot. Two cigar shops.
Hey, you know, it's my backyard.
Yeah, no, I
This
appreciate
is
it. Yeah,
This is
it's proximity.
proximity.
Yep, proximity. Do you know? Are you good at math, Bob?
No,
Do you know what 2 times 0 is?
0.
That's right. That's what we're making.
Oh, that's too bad.
2 times 0. Yep. You don't even need an abacus for that. Like you can literally just do it in your head.
And that, you know what an abacus is, Bob?
But he invented the abacus. Of course he knows what it is.
I know he's used one.
So
Grade school.
So what's funny is Ginger's got to give a test to a blind person, right? And so I was messing with the Braille book.
Oh.
I was just looking at it, you know. So I knew that this number was 5, right? By feel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, so like, but I concentrated on one number, right? On
Right.
this 5. So I'm running my finger across it, 5. Well, the one that has feeling. So I did. So then I knew there was another 5 in the next line. So I was searching for it. There's not a fucking chance could I find it.
Huh.
Not a chance. Whoever can read Braille, kudos to you because.
Well, they spend a lot of time and yeah,
Dude,
I
it's-
imagine that's a lot of work.
But it's insane. Like you're trying to read with your finger.
Well, yeah, you
I could barely make it out with my eyes. Like
Right.
that this
Yeah.
was the same a series of dots as this here.
well, you'd almost have to blindfold yourself.
Well, I closed
Well, yeah,
my eyes
so
as
to
well.
make
Yeah,
your senses. to
because,
make your
yeah.
senses-
Oh yeah,
to get
okay, yeah.
so
I
your
didn't think about that.
focus-
Right.
yeah.
But still, I mean, I had my eyes closed. Like I'm literally like, I know this is 5, and I'm feeling
Right.
it, and I'm like, now let's try to instantly go find the next 5. Not a chance.
No, not a chance
You know,
at all.
obviously, I spent a whopping like 2 minutes on it. So I mean, there's that. But the amount of respect I had for people that can read Braille, holy
Oh, yeah.
shit! I mean, I'm at the ATM in the car trying to read Braille, you know, and I can't. I gotta open my eyes and put in my pen. You know, I don't know why there's Braille on the ATM numbers. That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't. The pull-up
That's
ATMs
because the
especially.
guy that
Oh, he gets out of the car and
Blanket.
walks up to it.
Right.
yeah no
He takes an Uber.
takes
Uber's like a cab, Bob. So instead of like calling the cab company, an Uber is like a guy in his own car and he comes picks you up.
It's counter effective to what you've been taught your entire life. Is what it is.
What's that? Braille?
Uber.
Oh, Uber.
Uber.
Yeah.
Get in the car with a stranger.
Oh yeah. No, it's fantastic.
well
That's what, when we took the train to Chicago the first time, 11:30 at night is when we got there
Right.
because we went on a whim.
Right.
And I was so tired. And this guy's just standing there going, "You need an Uber?" And I went, "Yeah, sure." And I just got in the car,
Nice.
without even thinking about
Nice.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, who knows where this guy's going to take us? But whatever.
and you got the I don't know
expensive, too.
I don't think they're what do you call them Uber or a cab they're anyway
Right.
Yeah, I don't think.
a
the
friend of
guys-
mine, we were in Chicago and he Uber
Yeah.
and somehow 2 minutes later this guy need a ride and we thought he was our Uber but
Yeah,
he wasn't.
no,
Oh, really?
I don't think the guy whose car we got in was. I think they're just dudes with decent cars sitting outside the train station
yeah
Smart.
making money.
Good hustle.
I mean, yeah.
you pay
So-
cash
So yeah,
because
So
you can pay on the app too.
I got I
Yeah.
got in the car and it took me a minute because I was tired. It took me a minute to go. Oh shit! What?
Where am I? Right. Right.
Where,
Well, what
are we doing?
what
and then
told us-
I was instantly comfortable again because, of course, I've got my.
Right.
I went
And-
to a place where the air's made out of bullets.
Right.
I'm
And
definitely carrying
another
my own.
that made us suspicious is because he asked for $20
Right.
at the end of the
Yeah.
ride.
You just got.
Well, yeah,
we
you
got-
just
yeah.
paid
Well,
some random dude.
yeah, but it wasn't my dime, so my
Sure.
buddies.
Yeah, but you almost lost your kidney.
Right.
Like somebody
Yeah,
was going to harvest
yeah.
your organs.
Oh yeah,
It was expensive. Our guy was expensive. I think I paid like $45 for that trip.
how far did you
Yeah, I mean, it's all
from
based
the
on.
Amtrak to a motel.
Yeah, I mean, it's all based on mileage.
Yeah.
And then we get to this motel, and this is what made me more mad than anything. We get to this motel, and she had already booked it online for a price online, and it was $150 online,
Right.
and which wasn't bad for a motel in Chicago. And they wanted like $275, and I had to sit there and argue with them. No,
Well,
I'll sleep in your lobby then, bud. How about that?
I was in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Anyway, we go there, did it online, $150 thereabouts,
Right.
and I didn't even think to look at the son of a bitch. I signed,
Right.
and they were
Rich people
They're-
shit.
should. Anyway, we get the final bill, and it's twice.
Yeah.
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 And I said, "What the fuck?"
It's bait and switch.
Right.
Well, the place wasn't all that fantastic, and they were right in the middle of reconstruction. They
Right.
shit all over the place,
Should got a discount.
and then, but what it was a yearly thing. Bunch of people from all over the U.S. or whatever
Right.
bring their bikes and ride over this causeway.
Oh,
that
yeah,
they
yeah,
closed
yeah.
down.
Yeah.
It's miles long.
Right.
And I thought, son of a bitch, why didn't you tell me?
Oh,
You
it's
know?
event price.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
well,
sucks.
you should have said there was an event.
Especially
But
if you're booked
they
online.
didn't.
That's the worst part. Like I've already agreed to this
But
price.
they gave me a little discount, but,
Jesus.
What was that from 1985? What was that ringtone?
and I said, should give me a discount on the original price because of all this
Right.
crap I have to walk
Right.
through.
Yeah. I
But
understand.
the motel we stayed in Chicago and all that, I mean, our room had a great view of other buildings.
Oh, there you go. Do you
It wasn't
like?
that nice?
Do you like other buildings?
Right.
Right.
It wasn't that nice.
Yeah, we could have upgraded, but that w-
The room itself was nice, but
well, we like I said, we got a room on the back side,
Right.
and like I said, it was just another building. Now, if you wanted the front, where you could
Used to
see
be.
the sky.
Yeah, it used to be a cigar rep that would travel a lot, and I'm still friends with him online. Anyway, he would always post his outside of his hotel. It was always dumpsters. The guy had the worst luck in getting hotel rooms. He would look outside and it's dumpster. So he started posting.
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious. He goes, "My view is fantastic." It was so consistently dumpsters. Like he always had views of the trash.
Well,
the trash.
Yeah.
his view was literally trash.
Yeah, yeah, all the time. It was
Yeah, I
comical.
went to a conference outside of Detroit, and there was a damn exhaust
Oh,
unit,
right there.
and
Well, I mean, that's probably better than listening to anything inside of Detroit.
Right. All right.
Crickets and shit.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, it's almost time to open the store since we got a
Yep.
late start waiting on Cody.
Yep.
Thanks, Cody.
you're welcome.
Yep. We're gonna have Drew on
Always
next
a
week.
privilege.
Drew. Mr.
Yeah,
Carr.
yeah, maybe next week. I'll get his schedule down. Have you been to? Do you go to Drew Carr chiropractor?
Haven't been for a while. I
Have
need
you been
though.
to? Do you go to Drew Carr
Yeah.
Prime Health in Wood
Yeah.
River? Nice. Yeah, he hit me up today, and I was like, well, we already have a guest today. Thank you, Cody, for showing up.
Right.
And then so I told him not to come on today, but so we're gonna try to book him for next week. So
Yeah,
should we try to get a guest every week?
We should.
Yeah, is that
What
gonna be
I
our?
was saying, we should put something out. I was telling you last week, we should
Right.
put something out there that
We're doing it right now.
if you want to do like we don't care what you want to talk about. You want to talk about conspiracy theories? Come on, and we'll talk about conspiracy
Hey,
theories.
do you think
We'll talk about Bigfoot.
well if
We want
if
to
we
talk about Bigfoot's vagina.
we got to talk about Bigfoot's vagina. You know what? Let's see if we can get Steve in here to talk about
Steve will not come in. Steve won't. That'll be terrible.
That'd be
absolutely
fantastic.
horrible. That'll be
Well, I mean, you'll have to edit stuff.
That'll be horrible.
Yeah.
give him a couple of stags and
Yeah.
Tom.
Give him a little whiskey and see what really
Right,
happens.
Right.
Probably pissing his pants right, there.
That'll be a Patreon. I gotta figure that out. By the way, I gotta get
Yeah.
you to log into the thing. Did you? You logged
yeah,
into it?
yeah,
didn't you?
yeah, on your computer.
Yeah.
Yep. Patreon is a website where you pay for the stuff that YouTube will not show. So,
Which, if we ever reach monetization, will be everything from here back.
right, nothing.
So
We won't reach monetization.
I think we will.
You think so?
Yeah, I think if we keep with it, stay consistent, I think we will.
58 weeks, man.
I think we will. So I've read into it a bunch, and it normally takes about 3 years before you start to pick up.
Really?
So most people do their thing for about 3 years, and then they'll start to pick up.
Oh, nice.
So
It is what it is.
so
I don't mind it. It's nice to sit down and have a cigar,
you know.
talk about the days.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm going to be driving to New Jersey. I got my tracksuit on. I'm warming it up right now.
Right.
So I got to go
Well,
find me some.
you
Well, I got
lose the jeans,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I
You
will.
just gotta-
Well, I wore my dirty jeans because I thought I was going to be ripping off a truck bed down at Piasol, but I really want to get this. They found a truck bed. So, Scott down at
Oh,
Piasol.
that's Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant Sammy Sandwich's Scott.
No,
I didn't
no,
think you meant
that's-
that Scott.
No, he only had a couple cup holders, so I said, I want to stay here, get the office situated. I got to get organized, man. My shit's all messed up. And then maybe we can drag that table into there.
Oh my God, my back still hurts from the junkyard Sunday.
Well, that's
When we
not-
drag that table.
Sounds like a fucking you problem. So.
Uh-oh. We didn't lock the door?
I thought I looked.
No, I know I locked the
I
door.
don't see anybody.
So I look Kevin up. Can you see out there?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're like damn near in the poop position.
Yeah, I can see your truck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's-
miss my toilet.
Yeah.
I
know.
miss it.
I know.
We need a camera so I can go, when I'm in the other one, I can just look at it on my phone.
But you can actually, I can give you the app. We can look at our. I can look at the camera right now.
I tried to use that app. I tried to get that app on my phone. It won't let me.
Really?
Yeah, because you already have it.
I'm sure I could share it.
So, all right. Like, share, subscribe,
I just don't ever use it, so I forget what
comment,
shit.
comment.
What do you want them to say?
Anything. I don't care what they say. Just comment. Participate.
I mean,
I
what's
try so hard to get these people to participate.
Are
Nobody
you?
participates.
You gotta ask good questions for
Nobody
them to
participates,
answer.
man. I tried to give away a free T-shirt and a beanie if we had any left.
Yeah,
No,
we
nobody.
got like two.
Nobody even tried. Nobody
Well, it's
tried.
because our Instagram
Because
is
our stuff sucks. And Instagram's got quite a few followers on it though,
yeah.
so they like everything.
Well, that's good.
All right, we're out.
Are we?
Yeah, we're done.
All right. Like,
Let's go.
you got to poop.
Like, share, and subscribe. No. I've been waiting for it though. Dude, we ate because we were in Washington Park,
Oh yeah, I saw.
so we went to Fairmont.
Yeah.
And I ate that burrito,
Yeah.
and I have not suffered the consequences of that burrito yet. So
Did you guys pick up
my
tamales too?
stomach has been hurting for 2 days.
Did you pick up tamales?
No,
What?
no, we just
Just ate. Sounds delicious. I'm starving.
My stomach's been hurting for 2 days, and I know it's that burrito in there.
Yeah.
Fermenting.
Fermenting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fermenting. I've been waiting for it, hoping for it. Like,
Right.
oh man, some hot.
Yeah.
Just a nice hot liquidy
Some rear end heater.
number 2 would be awesome.
Some
right
rear
now.
end heating. All right.
Oh,
save
save
it for-
those hemorrhoids.
Yeah, you're getting Bob
Right.
excited. Let's get off
Right.
here. All right.
Well, the trick with hemorrhoids, Bob, is just to keep it clean. You just got to do a better job at cleaning it,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
then they don't bother you.
Just go a knuckle up.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, just the first knuckle.
That's
Get-
not a
get it-
knuckle.
Get it cleaned out in there.
Gotta go-
That is 2 knuckles.
Yeah,
It
go,
bends.
yeah, go 3 knuckles.
that
one
tickles.
Huh?
One knuckle.
That tickles.
Well, I mean, right.
So,
Oh, that's
right.
the point.
I'm
Like, share,
Hey,
subscribe.
I'm just getting fired up and ready for my prostate exam. That's all. I'm just
Right.
getting prepared.
Well, hey,
Little at a time.
hey, you just got one a couple days ago when you bought that van.
Right.
And
Right.
we're out of
Yeah.
here.